Hey, hey, which one of you guys took my beard? Hey, I need that for the video. Ah, okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Somebody threw it away, so I guess we're just doing mustache today, guys. Guys, I'm recording another video, but this time without our beard friend. He had a long, nice life. It's okay. It's all right. We're talking about Nikocado Avocado today. The man who had us all fooled for an entire... How long did he do this social experiment? I think he said about 8 years that he said.
I feel as if I'm monitoring ants.
I really want to know more about Nikocado Avocado, and I really want to know why he calls it all a social experiment. From my perspective right now, Nikocado Avocado had just made some poor life choices and decided to throw his health to the side. Who needs health when you've got millions of views and lots of attention and money? Money!
Can I have some money? Money?
And food, because you know, food's good, man. Food is f***ing delicious. I don't blame him at all for that. Honestly, I'm the same way. Right now, I am casting to the side this Sprite and a bowl of cereal. I know, boy dinner over here, right? I'm hungry a lot of the time. So I understand from that point of view why Nikocado might have just wanted to eat a lot and he had the funds for it and the attention for it. So, you know, that's what my perspective was, is that he just, you know, didn't care enough about his physical health. But he calls it a social experiment.
So I am the villain because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain.
What kind of social experiment is this exactly? Sorry, the audio might feel a lot better since it's a lot closer to my face now. But like, what kind of social experiment was it? Was it to see how people react to people depending on if they're skinny or fat? Because if so, I don't think you needed to do it. I think if anything, this was a test of extent, right? How far will people go? And then how far will people retract when they find out that Nikocado Avocado is a skinny again? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I think, actually, from any point of view, really, I could say from the perspective of it was some bad life choices, but you could also just say, holy, this guy went through pretty much hell and back just to like prove a point, I guess. I have no idea, honestly. I think that I'm proud of him. I think that the weight loss journey is something that is super difficult and needs a lot of motivation and really just a lot of consistency. All right, good.
Okay, Simon's brother speaking. I kind of just blew his freaking mind, yo. If you go back, let's say 4 years ago in his videos, and you slowly scroll up, you can start to see when he gets his largest, I don't want to say the F word, and then you can see he loses face fat, because when you work out, that's the first fat that you use. Another thing is, from the first time he said, I'm always 2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead.
That's what clicked in my mind, that I knew he was a social experiment to begin with. And then we all started to believe it and believe it more and believe it more. But when he did that first, I'm always 2 steps ahead video, that's what clicked in my mind. This might not be real. And you can see slowly he loses weight in each thumbnail of his videos, And he didn't catch that, because I'm smart. Subscribe.
If you really want to lose weight or you really want to build muscle, you got to be consistent. You have to be able to push yourself to do it over and over and over again. And that's like the hardest thing with anything. Like, that's why you guys aren't getting a video last week. It's actually, today is Friday. I was supposed to upload today, but I procrastinated. Mainly because, like I said last video, I did get a new job. I am now spending a lot of time outside of my house. You know, while I do very much enjoy doing YouTube and stuff, I am going to have to spend more time outside. Does that mean that weekly uploads are going to stop? I don't know. Probably not. I hope not. I don't really want them to stop. I really enjoy doing weekly uploads. I like coming and showing up and making videos for you guys. Just so you know, you know. But it does mean I have a lot less time to spend on it. But you can change that. You can make my life better if you'd like. For just one free subscription to my YouTube channel and maybe watching a couple ads. I'm just kidding. Skip my ads. Skip the ads on the video. It does not increase the incentive. Please, the best you can do is subscribe, leave a like, and just comment something. It can be as stupid as you just saw one of my cats. You saw one of my cats in the video. What the hell, Bingus? You can comment, what the hell, Bingus? And I'll be like, Bingus! And then, you know, I don't know. The Nikocado avocado situation is kind of crazy because it sparked some controversy. Most of the people that I've seen talking about the situation usually have a lot of nice things to say, where they're like, Nikocado avocado will lost a lot of weight. That's freaking awesome. And to that I say, I agree. It is awesome to see somebody who was like genuinely acting a fool on the internet and just absolutely doing everything that they did for clout and I guess monetary gain and stuff like that. It's cool to see him growing. Sorry, I get shrinking. I don't know. It's good to see that he's skinny and that he worked out and that he really takes his health seriously and that he's fine, because it was getting really scary there for a second. On the other hand, you got a lot of people saying, it's fake, it can't be real. Look, this is an old bag of Takis. They looked at the bag of Takis and they saw that it was an old bag of Takis. And that is probably the stupidest ever, because that man, have you seen the Oompaville videos? Like, isn't there like an entire section where he shows his pantry and it's like a walk-in closet pantry filled with snacks, dude. I am waiting for the next Meat Canyon animation about this guy.
Oh, do you like my pantry? Do you like my pantry? Do you like my pantry? Do you like my pantry?
But he just comes back and he starts eating noodles and then he eats like a bag of like chips and people are like, oh no, it's gotta be old because that bag of chips, that bag of chips is old as bro. There's no way it can be real. That bag of chips is from like years ago. But that doesn't make sense because he's probably got bags of ramen from years ago. Like, snacks in general have shelf life. That of like nuclear food, canned food, is probably just like one level above snack food, like chips and stuff. As long as it's sealed, dude, those things are not stale. They're never going stale. Yesterday, I pulled out a bag of Fritos to have with some chili, and the bag of Fritos was like 10 years old. I ripped that thing open. Dude, just a normal corn chip. I don't even think they've changed the recipe in years. Like, it's probably the same thing. Frankly, I think that the fact that he had us fooled for so long was probably the coolest thing ever. Like, when he uploaded that, I was like, huh? Wait, hold on. Nikocado avocado is skinny again? That's crazy. That's nuts. I'm inspired. It makes me feel like, you know, it honestly just makes me feel like things are good. Things are going to be okay for him. And that makes me feel a lot better. I remember at one point, this is a really, all right, if you watched this video of mine, you are an OG, because this is pre this channel.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Ocha.
This video I'm about to mention that I made was before Ocha eating toast, okay? But I made a video talking about how, like, that was kind of like just like the most insufferable thing on the internet at the time, which it was. You know, Nikocado avocado has kind of had the spotlight for a while. I remember back that video that I did, I was talking about how he and Orlin were always like fighting in a video, and that's just like not great. But I think at the end of that video, I said something which kind of holds true to today, where I was just like, man, I really hope that they get better. Like I really want them to have nice lives. So to see it like kind of slip from his hands, people were losing him because, you know, you can only do the same slop for so long.
Oh, it's my finger. You got rest on me.
And show the same brain rot-esque for so long. It doesn't have the shelf life that snacks do. So people started to fall off the Nikocado train, whether that's the hate train or the just watching him train. But he started to kind of like lose a little bit of traction, and then he got it back by doing this. I think this is a great comeback, and the fact that he was such a villain about it, like, I don't know. I'm hype as for the next arc of Nikocado Avocado. Like, you know, like you don't hear that a lot on the internet. I know. Who the f looks at somebody wasting their life and says, man, I really hope that they get it together, instead of saying, I don't know, some kind of like TikTok brain rot, like, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Like, no, I genuinely want the best for people. And so to see this is really good. It makes me feel, I don't know, it's kind of like a sense of relief, because it's like looking at somebody and seeing how much they have, seeing how much good that they've done. And then I think towards the end of this social experiment, you could see Nick was like, he was letting the facade drop. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Oompaville stuff where he was doing interviews and Oompaville was hanging out with Nikocado Avocado and just a bunch of clip farms at that point. Like, that was a crazy time.
A fish. A fish. Oop! Oop! That's my scooter! My precious scooter! This is a camera. This is a production. This is time to...
That is very impressive.
God, your house is so tiny. Yay! How do you get that rockin' body, Nikocado? How do you get that rockin' body, Nikocado? How do you get that rockin' body, Nikocado?
Oh my god, like, this is me genuinely being serious. Oompaville, if you're watching this video, I'm gonna clip this shit. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna tag you and everything. I just need an answer. How the fuck did you do this? How did you do it? How did you go through all of this and survive at all? What the actual hell? Nikocado Avocado was like acting normal, and like more normal than what you would have expected of him.
Coach. I worked at a restaurant. I was a server.
Home Depot?
Home Depot. Yeah, that's one of many. Violin lessons. Lots of different things.
Okay.
I used to play at weddings.
And then you just gave up work. Started eating.
It didn't quite go like that. It didn't quite go like...
Especially in the scenario of being around other people. Sure, he still had his moments.
That was... Oh.
But he also had really good moments where he acted like a normal fucking human being. And that shit was kind of weird. I was like, huh, this makes me think that maybe it is a social experiment. And then to see this, like, was Oompaville in on it? Oompaville, answer me. Did you know he was gonna be skinny again? Did he tell you his evil plan? Are you a villain too? Of course, I mean, my guess is that Oompaville didn't know, but I kind of hope that he did, because that would be kind of cool. If he kept it on the down low, that would be kind of epic. That would be kind of epic sauce of him. You know what I mean? Common Oompaville W. Oompaville, if you're watching this, hire me as your editor, or let's make a video together. Please. I like how every video of mine now, can we get a compilation of that? Can somebody make a compilation of every episode where I say to a YouTuber, make a video with me? I really am on that clout farm and grind right now. I'm trying to get collabs with everybody. Speaking of which, speaking of collabs, I'm not gonna say anything. Just look for something in the future, guys. Just a crazy situation in general. I love Nikocado Avocado. I genuinely think that his energy is great. I'm not much of a mukbang fan, but I think that if he wanted to, he genuinely did a good job at presenting a personality. I think that if he wants to keep it chill from now on his channel, that's great. That's great. Do your thing, man. But if he wants to like actually like continue like, cause he's a hyper dude. Let's just be honest. If that was just a social experiment, is a great actor, but genuinely I think that he just has a lot of energy. And even when he was big, I don't know, maybe he's gonna put that energy into something else. I don't know. I'm excited to see where he goes with this, because he is a very influential figure in the YouTube sphere alone. He's got a huge presence, so I'm excited to see where he goes with it. I'm excited to see what he decides to do with this next chapter in his career. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really want to know, because like this is a genuinely like a pretty nutty situation. That's my thoughts on it. I really hope that he is enjoying his life now. I hope that his weight loss journey has affected him positively. The resilience of being bullied on the internet for 8 years and then coming back and just showing people up is so crazy. Aura 10,000 for this. Aura 1,000,000 for this guy.
You are the ants.
Aura 1,000,000. He's been a villain the entire time, and he f***ing showed us what for. So good job to him. Yeah, that's about it. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you next week.
Something about like
What the fuck? You tweaking?